Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl Brittany. I'm back. I'm better with another video. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, like the video, click the bell to be notified of every time I post, because I do post frequently. Alright y'all already know what we doing, so say it with me collectively. We are jumping, we are skipping, we hopping, we leaping. We doing a Dougie bow, or Dougie yow into this video. Click the link down in the description box below to become a paid member on my Patreon. Alright y'all, come. We have a lot of topics to get into. So the first person that we're getting into today is Big Ivory. So just to let y'all know, Ivory went on Instagram and let it be known all the phase that she is catching. Not only that, she spoke on Slim and Rolly, and I did see some comments where y'all wanted me to speak on the Slim and Rolly situation. So in this first topic, we're going to talk about all these things.
I got probably, depending on how this goes, I don't know. Depending on how it goes, well, I'm counting 7. I'm counting 7 fades. But depending on how it goes, 4 for sure. 5 for sure. And then 5 for sure, 2 maybe. I never said that shit was okay. I never said that that I agreed with that. I never said none of that. I don't. But what I did say was that I'm not going to stick up for somebody that's as grown as me, somebody that's older than me, more than one time. After I stuck up for her and I said that shit wasn't right, she should have had her back to the wall, beating them bitches, even if she win, lose, or draw. Like, she was allowing it. So it's like, well, I wouldn't say she was allowing it. I'm just saying, like, everybody got 2 feet. They can get up and walk away. Like, anybody that doesn't want to be in that type of situation can get up and walk away. She didn't walk away from me. She continued to stay there and put up with what she had to put up with in order for her check to clear.
Okay, so boom. Let's talk about her fades first. So, obviously, most of these people she has called out, even with the possibles, she's called out. So, she's called out Jayla, Big Legs, Dolly, and Summer. Obviously, on the internet. So, for sure, them are her 4. For sure. The other 3, I believe, is Natalie, Tasiki, and Biggie and Diamond. Like, have a spot. So, the reason I say Natalie, Biggie, and Tasiki is because of the door situation. You know, depending on what they say, they gonna have to get in the field. Or maybe not. And with Diamond, because she called out Diamond for talking to people that she don't care for. She had called out Diamond for that, and Diamond kind of was like, I mean, you talk to Pretty P. I don't like Pretty P. So that's the only reason why I put Diamond in there, because Diamond had said something back, but neither one of them went back and forth with each other. They just said what they said and they moved on. But maybe behind the scenes they had made up, because, you know, Diamond quick to text somebody and say, you know, listen, let's talk about this. You know, the parasites don't be on when she's not on TV. Boom. Okay, so that's what I think about her phase. And honestly, at this point, I need the reunion to come here ASAP, because the show is getting dull. The show is getting boring. And I'm kind of over it at this point. Okay, so that's Ivory. Let's get the Slim and Rolly situation out the way. Okay, so me personally, I agree with Ivory. My thing about it is, I know everybody running with this notion about Slim getting bullied and how, you know, they were wrong and all that. Where's this energy when it comes to Jazz? When Summer kept picking with Jazz, like, if we're going to hold one accountable, we need to hold all accountable. And yes, Summer was smaller than Jazz, or whatever the case was, but Summer kept picking with Jazz for no reason. I don't see the same outrage when it come to Jazz. Simple. Now, this is my thing right here. I can't feel bad for nobody like that, honestly. Maybe the first little go around, I was like, dang, they did not have to do Slim like that. But like Ivory said, Slim chose to stay there and make her money. She had already knew that her and that girl had went back and forth about the daddy and the child. So therefore, it was going to be tension in the air. Obviously, you know, when Natalie was like, when Rolly's talking, shut up, You know, and not even that, from day one, they was already letting it be known they really don't care for you like that. They was letting it be known day one that this was not going to be no easy money that you were going to make. And they put her through the ringer. Slim is not coming out saying nothing. She just letting the internet eat Rolly up and letting the internet dog walk Rolly, as she should. But, you know, where's the energy for yourself? Like, where's the energy? Nowhere to be found. But I don't feel bad for her. I just don't. I don't care. I don't care. And that's why I didn't make a video about it. Because I personally don't care, y'all. Like, I don't care. I don't feel bad for a grown woman who had a choice. Mind you, and I think a lot of people is thinking about it as, you know, if you in high school, you in middle school, you in college, like, you have to be around this person. You have no choice but to be around them. And they are, like, bullying you. And you finally stand up for yourself. And people love the underdog. And I get it. But this is not that type of situation. This is a grown woman who wanted to be on the show. When they said the assistant position in the first place, as a grown woman, she could have been like, I don't want to do that. You know, I want to be on the show. If I got to fight, I'm going to fight. But I don't want to play her assistant. You know, she chose to take the role of quote unquote being an assistant and only coming into scenes to be embarrassed or to be belittled. And mind you, I said in my last video that they are mean girls. Natalie, Scotty, Rolly, they are mean girls. They do have this complex of, you can't sit with us. You always want to be in my spot. I don't owe you no respect. They been like that. Scotty up here apologizing to her fans. She's apologizing to her fans. She's not apologizing about the situation. She's just apologizing that it's on camera of her not playing the role. Because obviously she did not care. She did not care what was going on with Slim. But because her fans kept saying, like, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong, she's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry, you guys. Like, I'm so sorry. You have yet to see Natalie come out and say anything because Natalie don't care. She can't get no work. So she could be on there being rude, being a mean girl. But she know at the beginning of the day, she can get backlash all day. Her and her chin will still be on the screen. She don't care. She hasn't came out and defended Rolly or nothing, because she knows, okay, not my problem. That's just not my problem. Y'all are still gonna tune in. Y'all are gonna put a petition up, but y'all are still gonna watch. So it's really not that deep. And like I said, where's this outrage for Jazz? Where's this outrage for Pretty P? Where's this outrage for Jazz? It's other people on there who are getting somewhat of the same treatment as Slim. It's not as, it doesn't have a big spotlight light on it, but it's other people on there who have been in Slim's place this season. So no, I don't feel bad for her at all. You know, was it messed up? Yes, but at the same time, you keep standing in an environment that you know don't care nothing about you. You know that. So they're not going to break up stuff as easily when it comes to you. The same way Diamond's feeling. Them people care about their money. These people are puppets on the screen for them. They don't care nothing about them. And obviously she didn't care nothing about herself enough to get out of that situation. So I don't care. Personally, I don't. Now, when it comes to Diamond, I think Diamond was absolutely looking for clout. I love Diamond Down. Yes, I'm rooting for her. Yes, I love me some DTB. But do Diamond be doing the most? Yes. Season 1, okay, cool. Line it up. Do your thing. Oh, I'm a clout chaser, But yes, Diamond be doing a lot. She do. She don't know when to just sit down. And I definitely believe that Diamond seen that. She seen what the fans were saying, and she was looking for a moment. I do. I do believe that. I believe she was looking for a moment, and she was like, oh, well, let me just eat off of this real quick. And because I wasn't there, let me be the person to say that Rolly wrong. And then, you know, Scotty got to apologizing and everything else. Dolly came into it and saying that, Slim was a bum baddie or something like that. But again, I believe that Diamond was looking for a moment. And Diamond was like, oh, if I was in the house, I would have did XYZL. Diamond has been losing all her fights this season. I definitely believe they're going to bring Diamond to Africa, though. Like, let's not get it twisted. I definitely believe Diamond is going to be brought to Africa. But I do think that she was looking for a moment. And I think if she was there, she wouldn't have did all that. I don't think that she would have stopped and went out of her way to be like, oh my God, like, stop doing Slim like that. I don't believe that. I don't. In that van, when she had said something about Anna, you know, her emotions was up because of her aunt. But other than that, we've seen Diamond sneak people, you know, and everything else. And be like, oh, well, you know, oh, well. So Diamond is not that innocent either. Like, no. Because, no, like I said, I don't care. Tasiki not liking Diamond, yes, that's true. We already know that Tasiki do not like Diamond. We already know that Tasiki don't care for Diamond. We already know that. Am I on the Slim sympathy train? No, I am not. I honestly don't care. She's grown. She could stand up for herself and be done. Simple. Let's move on to the next topic. My bad. Before we move on, Billy is not going to be on Baddies. They're not putting Billy on there. I just don't see them putting Billy on there. Billy definitely can fight. She definitely do her thing, but be for real, they are not going to put Billy on there. I love Billy. I do. I root for Billy down, but they're not putting her on there. Simple. Billy can, you know, try to chase clout too, being like, oh, that girl was 100 pounds. Get up with somebody like me. They're not putting Billy on there. I know she's looking to get on the show, but we've seen people do this where they call Rolly out or anybody out trying to get on Zeus, and Zeus don't fall for the bait. They do not care at all. And my thing about it is, too, I guess Rolly and Diamond are going to get that at the reunion. Not necessarily a fight I care to see, to be honest. I really don't. I do think Rolly should take some time out, though. I'm not going to lie to you. Rolly is very big-headed. She do just be talking out the side of her neck. And I do think that it'll be great for Zeus to, you know, get some time away from her. I do. I think that she needs to take a season off. But now let's move on to the next topic. Now, allegedly, Chaotic will be on the next season of South Central Baddies, season 6. So, y'all, I was on one of her Instagram lives, and I did ask her, did she want to be on Now TV? She ends up saying yes, and then she let it be known that she will be casted for South Central Baddies season 6. Now, I'm going to still say allegedly just in case, you know, anything could happen. But I would love to see her on my screen. And mind y'all, she already has a fade lined up. She didn't give us her whole list, but what I think is so crazy is that she let it be known that she gonna fight Kayla. I believe her and Kayla will have a great head up. I do. If y'all know, Chaotic can really throw down. Kayla can throw down too. So I definitely think that they are going to have a good fade, a good tussle, and they're going to get there. So I'm going to let y'all listen to what she had to say, and then we'll be back.
Because my fade's going to be, who I got? I got, Kayla's my first fade.
The one who be like, smoke me, bitch. Please,
yes, because that bitch said she was
that
going to sock me. She said she was going to sock me, so bitch, sock me. Bitch, sock me.
Now, I do want to know why Kayla said that she was going to sock her. I definitely want to know more details on a beef, and I definitely would like to know the rest of her list. But as y'all know, like I've told y'all, especially if y'all on the Patreon, y'all know Nunu gets down what she mad at. And I'm going to let y'all know this too. She was allegedly casted before I made my video. So my video had nothing to do with her being casted or anything. She's done put in work behind the scenes to be able to get the opportunity. I had nothing to do with that. But, you know, if any of the other girls get casted, because, you know, me and y'all in the comments, you know, all us saying, yes, put this person, yes, put this person, you know, if it helps boost them to get to the next stage, I would love that, honestly. Hopefully that happens, because I do want to see more girls go on South Central Baddies. Them girls that I had made the video on really give it up. I just think they really can fight, and not only that, they have like a good personality that we've been fiending for when it comes to South Central Baddies. So let's move on to the next topic. The Young and Reckless auditions today. I seen Hennessy, Raj, Crystal, and Kayla were there. I'm really rooting for Raj, and I'm really rooting for Hennessy. Hennessy, I definitely believe is going to make it. She's been like the breakout star currently. And Raj, I definitely think that, you know, they going to put Raj on there. I just think, because they really had her name in them comments when, you know, they were coming back around to Young and Reckless. They had Raj and Fly Nine name all in them comments. Fly Nine, for sure, I believe that she is going to be on the show. For sure. I know Fly Nine is going to be on the show. Okay, boom. So, as y'all know, it was so much going on last week or the week before last, like with Ivory, Mel, Legacy. Everybody just wanted to be a judge for the auditions. You know, they had deserved to be a judge. They are the ones who made the show. They definitely spoke out, but it seems as though they spoke out on deaf ears because Legacy was not a judge and Ivory wasn't a judge. Now, Mel, I don't know. Mel ain't come out and say nothing, but Legacy came out and said something earlier today, and it didn't seem as though Ivory was getting ready for anything yesterday when she got on live or, you know, explaining to the fans like, oh yeah, I'm going to be at the auditions, y'all. She didn't say anything. So I don't think they allow her to be a judge either. It seems as though it was just Ferrari and Deja who were the judges, which I think that's fine. You know, we're going to see how the auditions go. Of course, everybody got the squabbling, but other than that, it seems as though everything went well. Both of them look very good, and I think it's just time to start putting respect on Ferrari's name. And not us, per se, more so T-Lo and Swag. And I only say that because the only reason why people playing Ferrari face is because of them. First episode, season 1, when they started playing in her face and was just like, you might not be able to be the host of your show. You know, season 2, season 3, we might have somebody else. And as we all know, Ferrari's show has been the top show of Now That's TV for 2 years straight. It's been the show that everybody wants to be on, wants to view, wants to watch, or whatever the case is. And I think they just now are putting respect on her name. So when she said that Ivory was not going to be on her show, Ivory was not going to be a judge, she meant that, and she stamped it, and she knew, like, I said what I said. And I think, you know, she's finally able to really put her foot down and tell them to check her resume, because she been doing what she need to do. And if I don't want her to come, she's not coming. And they had to respect that. And not only that, it also could just be because of her going to Zeus and, you know, everything that she said about them before she went to Zeus and all of this, all that. You know, I definitely believe they still going to put her on shows. I don't know yet if they're going to still put her on Young and Reckless season 3. I don't know. But I would say when it comes to this audition, it seems as though Ferrari was standing on business and they gave her their word that they weren't going to put Ivory on for the audition. It seemed like they didn't. It seemed like Ferrari had a really good audition. She wasn't, you know, having her head on the swivel. She got to interact with a lot of girls that came to the audition. All this, all that. So I think the audition went good for Ferrari to be comfortable and, you know, just be able to vibe out with some of the girls. Now, somebody I don't want, and I'm just going to put this in the air just in case if one of them ever watch my videos, I don't want them twins to come back, okay? We never said we had shit. I want them to stay where they ain't had none, okay? Thank you. I'm just letting y'all know. And that other girl who was, I don't know where she was from, but I want her to stay where she at too. Don't bring her back. Don't bring Sierra back. Just don't bring them back. Thank you. Don't bring Jordan either. Don't add Jordan to this show. Thank you. I just need to let y'all know the people I don't want to see back on my screen. I help her, keep her where she at as well. Thank you. I don't know. I don't want to see them. But like I said before, I definitely believe Raj is going to be able to get on. I definitely think that Hennessy was stamped automatically. I definitely feel as though Ferrari wants her on her show. She's the hottest thing out right now on Now That's TV, so I definitely believe that the circumstances and the hand they was dealt worked out in her favor. Like I said, Fly 9 needs to be on that show. Needs to be. She deserves to be. I definitely think Fly 9 will be amazing on that show. So I think, those girls. Kayla, I'm not going to lie to you. I like Kayla, but not for this show. Not going to lie to you. Not going to lie. Crystal, same. Like Crystal on Love and War, but when she did Young and Reckless season 1, didn't care for her, was ready for her to get out of my face. I definitely like that other girl. I think her name was Adriana. I would want her to come back, but she be so hard in the streets. I definitely don't believe she's coming back, but I would love to have her back on my screen when it comes to Young and Reckless. Hopefully Ferrari can talk to her and, they can get that together to where she could be on there. And I want more so of a diverse group on Young and Reckless. Hopefully they get some white girls on there too, some more Hispanic girls. Like, I definitely, one thing about it, when black girls on the show, they gon' be the stars of the show. Simple. But I definitely believe that the more and more they expand their brand, they going on 3 years now. It needs to be more people of different ethnicities and race and all that stuff on there, in my opinion. Because this is the number one show, it needs to be a little more diverse. But that's all I got for y'all on this one. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I'm going to see y'all in the next one. Love y'all. Bye.